All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro, Dutch-born Ghanaian goalkeeper, has made a record in Europe. Yes, it's just not any record at all. It's an European record, and we are going to dissect and break down and explain what record Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro has made in this video. Don't forget that there were reports that Coach Otuado and the entourage of the Black Stars are trying to speak with the family and management of Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro to naturalize for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. He continues to do very, very well for his club side, AZ Alkmaar, and he made a record. We are going to talk to you about that. Also, we'll look at Tariq Lamptey. Transfer news on Tariq Lamptey. Don't forget that Tariq Lamptey's contract with Brighton and Hove Albion is likely to end. In fact, it will end at the end of this window, this season, at the end of this season, summer 2025. His contract with Brighton and Hove Albion will end, and there is a transfer news on him. We are bringing you the details, and then you look at some other Ghanaian players who were in action for the senior national team, for their clubs in Europe. All right, yeah, we look at one or two of them, and then we see how things go. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and select all, so that anytime we drop a video, you will be the very first person to have the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for staying. Now, let's start from Tariq Lamptey. He's a Brighton and Hove Albion player who has played for the club for so many years now. His contract with the club runs until 2025 summer. So at the end of this season we are in, his contract with Brighton and Hove Albion is going to run out, and it looks like Brighton are not ready to extend the contract for him for several reasons. Now he doesn't even get a chance to play. Yes, he's not getting the enough game time to play for Brighton and Hove Albion club, and then also he's been wanting to move for some time now. Yes, I remember that for the past 2 or 3 transfer windows, we've always been talking about Sporting Lisbon looking to get Tariq Lamptey from Brighton and Hove Albion and the rest. So he's been wanting to move from the club, and the latest transfer news we are getting is that Everton Football Club in the English Premier League will be looking to sign in Ghanaian defender Tariq Lamptey from Brighton. In fact, when his contract runs and ends, he will sign him as a free agent. Yes, so that's the news coming in, and I think it will not be a bad one at all. If Everton manages to stay up in the English Premier League again, and then you join them, I think it will not be a bad one. You get more playing time, and maybe they will be staying up more often in the English Premier League. So let's see. Or will Sporting Lisbon come back looking for him at the end of the summer when he's a free agent? You know, when you're a free agent, yeah, almost every club must be interested in you. Is that not it? So Black Stars defender who will be joining the Black Stars camp for the 2 games versus Angola and Niger. A big transfer news on him that we decided to bring you. Now let's go to Dutch, that's Holland, and talk to you about Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro, a Dutch-born Ghanaian who is doing very, very well at a very tender age, around 18 years old. He's already doing very well for his club side, AZ Alkmaar. Now, yesterday in the Europa League, AZ Alkmaar managed to beat Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce, Alexander Djiku's Fenerbahce. Yes, AZ Alkmaar beat them 3-1. And on the day, Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro saved a penalty. Yes, he saved a penalty. He's the first youngest goalkeeper to save a penalty in any European competition since 2017. So that's a huge record since 2017, about 7 years now. He's the youngest goalkeeper to save a penalty in any European competition. It's not only Europa League, any European competition, whether Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. He's the youngest goalkeeper to have saved a penalty, and that's phenomenal. It's fantastic. And yesterday he had a fantastic game. I watched the game. He had a lot of saves and all of that. He had 8.2 ratings, 5 saves, 4 saves inside the box, and then 1 save outside the box. 5 saves to his credit. If it is not him, I'm sure Fenerbahce would have walked away with at least a draw or maybe a win. But he did very well to save the situation for AZ Alkmaar, conceding 1 goal, but then having 8.2 ratings. So Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro is a fantastic goalkeeper who is doing very, very well for AZ Alkmaar, and his numbers are fantastic, and he keeps making records. Let's wait and see if Coach Otuado and the technical team of the Black Stars will get the nod to naturalize him for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, or not. Or he will go and play for Holland as a country. But let's see. We can only be lucky if he comes down, especially when the Black Stars are having huge goalkeeping problems. If Rome-Jayden Owusu-Oduro comes down, it will be fantastic for the senior national team. If he naturalizes for us, yes, that's what I mean. It will be fantastic because he's young. We are going to get a lot of years from him, and his quality, he's going to develop to become one of the great goalkeepers in the world with time, with age. So obviously it's going to be a good one if we get him. Congratulations to him yesterday for that particular record he made. Yes, he saved Yusuf El Naziri's penalty. That's a Moroccan playing for Fenerbahce. But on that particular game, Alexander Djiku wasn't on the bench and didn't start the game, didn't play, wasn't on the bench for Fenerbahce. And I'm surprised that Otuado added him to his squad. I'm telling you, because the player got injured during the weekend. He was limping. He wasn't part of their Europa League game versus AZ Alkmaar. And I don't know if he's fit or what, but because if he was fit, he would have been part of the team, at least on the bench. But he isn't fit. That's why. So I don't know why Otuado called him up. So you see, sometimes we force the players. Yeah, we know, or we can monitor and know that they are injured. But then we will call them, and when they don't come, it will be like, oh, Oma Sheda, Oma Ize, Oma Sheda. Alexander Djiku got injured during the weekend, and he was substituted on the 59th minute when Fenerbahce played versus Trabzonspor. 59th minute. After the game, I came here to show you a video of him limping after the game. So if he doesn't come for this Ghana versus Angola and Niger games, don't say that he's faking, he's not committed. Don't say that. He's committed. You didn't find out to know whether he's fit or not. But let's wait and see if he's able to come down to. That would be cool. Goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi's St. Gallen in the Europa League. All right, yes, they also did very well to get their first win of the campaign. They got it over LAN FC 2-1 away win, and goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi wasn't really, he just did there. But it was a very good one. 90 minutes played by the goalkeeper, and he did very, very well. Michael Beidu's Ilsburg sat at home, played a 1-1 draw with Braga from Portugal. Braga first scored in the second half, and then Ilsburg came from behind to draw the game. Beidu played 71 minutes for them and really also didn't affect the game in any way. But indeed, 71 minutes in an Europa League fixture versus Braga is a very, very good one for the Ghanaian attacker. So these are some of the updates and news we decided to bring you on this channel. Baba Rahman was also away with Manchester United. Yes, he's not really part of the Black Stars now, so that's why. But he went away with Manchester United, and it wasn't a good one at all because Ahmad of Manchester United ensured that he would score 2 goals in the game to give Man United a win over PAOK. And it was a good one because he's not been scoring. But then, he was playing on the left side of PAOK's defense. So it was him versus Baba Rahman. And it wasn't good at all for Baba. But it will be. Do all to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.